Here we go, my friends. Sentinels Cubert Academy versus Ambrosia. Redux on Omen again. Very nice looking, bro. On Neon. That was clean. That was clean.
Well, that's a great,
I remember him playing Clove. A lot of Clove.
Again, the question coming from the desk is how consistent can Knights be now with this new responsibility as the main duelist for the team.
For those who don't know, Knights was on Rankers, man.
Got to be a lot of just feeling out that Sentinel utility, like you mentioned. And then you commit. Nice opening pick from Welly. Right click from Mercury, not quite there. Trade is out. And then,
okay, that's clean.
No problem for Nismo. Satellite, last one left alive, and really no major chance at this. Maybe we could find some exit damage here. It has been seen.
My boy Nismo. OG. Legend.
Trapwire will break at mid.
Okay, it's like your own B.
Smoke's covering.
Site is empty. 5v5 retake.
All you can do is sit here and play retake.
Not much utility for Cubert actually, but Nismo has everything.
In the world, but you can still fight in close quarters where that Bulldog could actually pack a bit of a punch. An early trade comes through 4v4. Nismo just playing outside garage is also tallied that, yep, you do have a little bit of a rotation through C.
Yeah, you need Nismo in there. He could use the aftershock for the pulse plan too, but the other ones are stalling towards the front. And it hasn't even been
tapped yet, so you're
wasting a lot of time here over on Ambrosia.
So far, so good. There's the tap through. Spam coming out. I'll drone over to reveal onto Redux, but he still finds level price to play cover. Reload for Scuba. Easy follow-up.
Yeah, my friends. Not gonna lie, Ambrosia this round.
Accurate last one left. And I just don't know if you expect that Nismo is playing in the corner. And you
didn't have much chance, even though you ended up at 1v1. Was clean by Cubert.
Even with single Razorvine is not going to deal with that much deterrence towards the hit, as Cubert will push right through one as a prime example. Reveal onto Acri and
his piss.
Comes to high gear as Cubert find the trades, and that will allow
only satellite left, 1v3, bro.
Wish somebody's responsibility.
This is a save, man. You gotta save the option. No other option.
Cubert Academy into the right spots for them to be able to play the retake, but now they don't have that for the retake anymore. Thankfully, they have satellite with the dimensional drift, which can help. And yeah, this DP double flash. Bye.
Well, Ambrosia, yeah, they stay alive through this. Secondary check comes through.
Good try, good try.
With Knights who sacrifice.
Yeah, they got sight already. 1v3, we're taking this with the up is hard, but satellite has ult.
General tap will be called through. Ambrosia gonna have to try to figure out if they really even want to go for this 3v4.
But yo, T-Dog, Hunter Siri, Nismo, Rolling Thunder, Ambrosia, lower money.
Quite awesome to see.
They gotta save at least 2 weapons here, man, so they can have a full weapon for the next round. Okay, man.
We are coming in for Ambrosia to retake the C site here.
Ooh, and satellite, lots of information here. Able to follow up, but the aftershock does confirm a trade for Nismo's own life. Scuba follows to make sure that Welly cannot get into the.
They never save, bro. Things never save. Everybody hates to save.
Not a good look to start here for Ambrosia so far, but you're hoping that they can turn it around right here.
Yeah, the difficulty is Shondex is playing deep into the
okay.
Good response.
Shondex?
Another one under the second. Little island play for the defensive Ambrosia working out nicely. And now help has arrived.
One more, bro. One more.
So. Sean still trying to play off of the leave space for
okay, T-Dog.
One of the 2 trades.
Oh my god. That's good. That's good. Winnable.
As Cubert will try to commit for the plant in this 2v3.
Big flash hits both of them as well. This gives a chance for Cubert, or actually for Ambrosia, to set space inside the C site.
T-Dog's going to play one angle away from the star cover, but as soon as it's...
Oh my god, T-Dog's on fire. Oh, he missed the shot. He missed the round. Ay. Ambrosia, this was your best chance, bro. Best chance. But Scuba, always good for those, bro. Always.
Just show force and then send Scuba on alert. Wow, Nismo just walked into the
Nismo.
Somehow finds...
Ay. Nismo. That's clean, bro. That's clean. 9-1, my friends. Damn.
It comes down to these battles from Shondex.
Oh, man. They're trying to clear that. Put love on that, but
once again, provide one.
Really keep by Shondex. Ambrosia, let's go, man. Let's go. At least for runs, guys. I have hope.
Especially considering that you know for a fact that this is going
But this is the kind of performance we expect from Cubert, especially on their map pick, man.
Arc Rose, minimal.
I think I did another game from Cubert, man, after that TSM game.
And how about this?
No, I didn't. Actually, I didn't. I think they played one after that, but I didn't do it.
And Knights now gets the info. Little slide across. They just don't know about C-Long. That's the issue. But Nismo deals with it. And now can just wait a little bit longer. Welly trying to hop on for the fuse. Booped off of it.
Bro,
that doesn't get to halfway.
You have aftershock, no?
Has to check for it. In the corner. Spamming, finding damage. Pulls him off at halfway. But Welly steps away, finds the kill. And it'll be a second round for Ambrosia.
Like, the force rotates. If he goes into this fight at C-side and TP's away, that might pull some defenders out.
Well, Glyph is going to get the plant. Or try for it.
Okay.
Pushed back.
Look at that, look at that.
Rotating.
They click on
pretty
B,
late in
pull
that
all the
draw.
rotations, while Shondex is getting space here on A.
Spy cam deleted.
Oh my god. What?
There we go. Finally does. Fault line though connects. Quick follow up here from the.
Bro, did that cost his life?
Free fire spam out with the sheriff. Eventually works, and then Acreon also gets pulled
You
back.
got 20
so,
seconds.
Oh, but time.
this is so tough.
Okay, they have time, they have time.
This thing all the way back to B, and the defense is going to beat you there.
Bro, I don't think they will expect Satellite here, even though they haven't seen him for a while.
No choice but to run into B, so Cubert's already going to be there. Even if you get the plat now, I mean, you still have to play a 3 versus 4 and a flood retake from.
I wonder if Satellite heard the guys on spawn.
Oh, they're going to play for the pinch. 2-2 split. This battle may dictate the pistol right here. Opening good, but Scuba, whoa!
My
Just
God.
an extra big left step. Denies Blip from finding more. Acreon good for 1, but the follow-up too much. And yeah, that's just a 2v2 battle on the outside of C-Link that just flat out, you just get an extra wide step.
Although you just talked about how many players were inserted so far. There's still one at Cirrus that can swing out.
Satellite.
Redux is trying to hold this ground today long. Try to play a little bit of a crossfire with Nismo. That does not work out. And if you're Ambrosia, I was going to say, you shouldn't be hanging around here. You know that there's two members nearby.
Yo, but those were 6 shots, man. 6 shots.
And
I think
in that moment,
was 2 headshots?
2 with the outlaw.
Oh my god, man. Great game by Night Team, man. Actually, great game by the entire Cubert team, man.
Trying to do is just walk
Clean,
on,
dude, clean.
swing, jiggle peek, trying to sell some sort of fake inside the garage. If you're
Like I said before, I saw some good games from Ambrosia in the past, but Cubert today on another level, my friends.
But
30 seconds left.
what's the second layer? You're
And
just
after
hoping
this
that
one,
he's
we
right.
got
You're gonna win
TSM
once you're gonna
versus
play,
Emady, man. That one has the
one.
potential to be
Although
legendary,
to
dude.
see, you still have the trap wire at C long to try to keep your plant safe. But we're
I
getting
think tomorrow got VCT China, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not tomorrow, it's the day after.
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to find some space, and that's what I was talking about.
I believe it's the opposite Billy Billy?
It might be a little
And
bit too
EDG
late.
versus... No, I think it's Zolfus and
Definitely feels
XLG,
that
man.
way. So, you know, outside of any potential.
Yeah, it's not
for
tomorrow,
roamers
it's
to come
the day
through,
after.
As Fault Lane, Fast Lane is going to find
Wolves
value.
versus XLG
Get
and
to
EDG
that
versus
point in
Billy
the
Billy,
blink
bro.
of
These
an
ones will be
eye,
legendary,
and
dude.
money is
And
now
here
good
it's
for
over already.
Being able to instantly trade. I wouldn't be surprised if his cast is like in the high 90s after this game.
Yeah. Well, Satellite gonna try to commit and wow.
Bro, nothing working for them in this map, bro. Actually, instead for Ambrosia.
Reveals on other sides, and yeah, you can do whatever you want here if you're Ambrosia, but you've got the overdrive.
But for
out, you
Cubert,
still
this is
have
exactly what their fans want to see, man.
itself, and it just feels
Exactly
like
what we
in the
expect
mix.
from this roster.
In that
And was, as I say that,
do come through.
Ambrosia's gonna win the round.
And the Hunter's Fury that had already been popped from T-Dog now kind of leaves Cubert on the outside looking in.
Spike planted.
the same old start, man. For Ambrosia, it's good here for them to win some rounds, get some confidence.
Double swing into that one.
I feel like now that it's 12 to 3, the pressure
Run some
doesn't exist anymore. Anything that you get is a bonus,
Again, just maybe
Oh,
over.
no.
but not even that, bro. Not even that. Stun for Nismo. They know about him. Alp is flying.
Two probably around the corner.
Outlaw, actually. I think.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna clutch this, right?
No.
GG, my friends. Great game by Cubert. And you know what else is great? Eneba.com. Check it out. The link's in the description, my friends. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.
Some of your help
Icy
will
Box is
below, but
next.
that's like
And
2
if
rounds
Ambrosia
in a row
wins
where
there,
Ambrosia just kind of get caught.
Ascent will be the decider.
Kind of just gather too much intel, and you know maybe that's kind of the story where they just don't know where everything's coming from, so they're sacrificing these deep shoulder. Goes up, or going to be collected, and even though Cubert are making noise and showing force, and
Okay,
hasn't been a
okay.
movement as of yet, but as they do,
Okay,
there's the
that's a good start.
Defense really well done. The Nanostorm really kind of stopping a lot of that initial play as Cubert are paused backside at well, and now backside at A all the way back to their spawn.
Yeah, just trying to re-hit it right after, but that
Yeah,
was,
Cubert.
actually quite nice by Glyph.
No, we're going back to the A side now,
The
man.
knife, and then also Welly not shooting it, so he could still get elevation control here against his opponents.
Okay,
knowing that it was already a satellite that was
Okay,
on top
B
of
is
the
empty,
map,
actually.
you don't think
No one's there.
There's gonna be somebody on
They
the
were
screens.
someone
So
infiltrated
they get a
on
nice
tube.
little ambush at the
Kitchen.
beginning here for Ambrosia's side, and they're
30
forcing
seconds
Cubert to
left.
plant towards B. There might be a small stall though, because they're not breaking it.
Scuba trying to go for a play, get some kills, make things
and here's
even.
a clean plant, and we're
That's the correct play. But Ambrosia, they know that, man. They're not dumb.
May get an isolated 1v1 here. Oh, better than that. All the footstep sounds.
Yo, it's
No,
gonna go
wait.
for it, right?
No.
Oh, well, he's going to get a couple. Oh, maybe just 1.5. But a little bit of a secondary peek from Knights. Again, tallying a little bit more damage. On the other front, though.
Oh, the Killjoy.
Seeing if they can find a way to hit some sort of a pinch timing, and that'll work out for one.
Scuba.
Shots from Scuba,
Bro.
too good for the trade.
Ambrosia, if you lose this, I already called GG.
Is way out in the open, but Scuba gets deleted by Welly.
Is it planted for him?
All of a sudden, it's Knights. Now it's
Oh, okay, they won, bro. Bro, way too close, Ambrosia.
And Ambrosia will take the pistol.
For the gap that they currently have built so far against Cubert Academy.
Well, opening exchange over towards B long. Hunter's Fury to follow.
Okay. Finally, it's Silva ult kill, my friends.
Down.
5v3.
Top of that satellite also.
5v2 actually.
Deeper on the defense at A. So, yeah, chances at this one, like a little bit more out the window as the stealth drone tries to push out. Doesn't actually connect on to Knights. So maybe a chance to find an angle, but there's, plenty of support here for Ambrosia to hold on to the B site.
Should be impossible for Cubert. Should be.
Even though it didn't get the suppress, but they already have the information that the players are there and now being snuffed out. But the wall saves them for a bit. But you won't really be able to plant.
Okay, that was a good stun.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
He knows.
So that works out nicely.
That's good, man. That's good.
Ambrosia's defense, 3-1 the count.
For Cubert Academy for the opener into satellite.
Nice.
Well, here comes what looks to be the execution on to B. A little bit of spray.
Yeah, low buy hit for Cubert.
Defense not connecting though. The wingman will get to work. Oh, nice
Oh my god. Triple pick actually. There was a high and low there too. Well played by Cubert.
That'll work out for 2.
Bro, Ambrosia, the game was actually good for you.
I mean, you're in a 5v2 situation.
This is the forbidden round, my friends. The forbidden round.
Bad, but
You gotta save these weapons. Just save it. Just save it.
It just comes down to
Just do a save,
you
man.
can find some sort of an opening.
If you guys go, you're trolling.
Salvo first.
If you lose the weapon, bro, I would be so mad. If I'm the coach, I slap the guys in the face.
But yeah,
Don't do that, coach. Don't do that.
Chance to find, well, you would think anything more, but
Okay,
now Welly's found
okay,
an
they're fine,
elimination.
My friends, the next game will be EG versus G2. EG looking good. Icy finding himself.
Here's the first check. Why?
Playing Killjoy here on this map. Yay on chat. They are looking clean.
For Welly to hold this ground.
Getting better every game, man.
It's a desperation measure, trying to push back this.
Can they take down G2?
And it will work out. 25 seconds on the clock. Yeah, they're going to teleport over.
a
to
tough
B,
mission, man.
Take the long route, and that should be a free
But we
play.
can see the cracks on G2, man.
And look
Teams were so close to be done.
Still have a pit for the B side and a paranoia. This is gonna start looking difficult.
Okay, Knights.
You're just hoping that the salvos
In the
are gonna come
pit.
back up fairly
That's a good
soon
one.
by the time you make it back into the site.
I think that might be the best pick here,
A
right?
couple of nanostorms started
For the
to clear
attackers?
some of this out.
Yeah.
But here we go. Presence has been found. Paranoia.
One is good
comes
on
out.
Redux. One is good.
Forward finds the first, but trade is there. 2v2 situation. Scuba though. Yeah, just lurking inside his own Viper's pit.
Nice round, man. Nice round.
Viper's pit.
And now Ambrosia is broke.
Here comes the contact Nismo for the first. And now Knights can get right back.
Okay,
to
good
work
kill by
over
Nismo.
there. And this timing.
Bro, that's the most unlocked ult of all time.
Last player
Cubert.
standing.
Bro, that's tilting, man. That's
On
tilting.
top of that, yeah, there's just nothing.
I had a rage kit right now, bro. Like,
Hold this off.
punch the monitor or something.
Apart. So when they
Oh
first
my god, can he save it?
push down towards pipes.
Oh my
jumped
god, he's in
on
trouble,
team
bro.
He saw, I think, at least like 2 players down.
Game time, game time.
3 players trying to fight for mid control. So you start moving some players across. You see that Glyph is moving towards that spot. They have a beautiful, 3 players trying to crunch in at that moment. But you're not playing as soft.
Fight for your life, bro. Fight for the out.
Unlucky.
Got you, not that bad. But they are broke.
Round right as soon as he died, so you only have the lockdown to work with. On the other side of things, though, for the offense, Thrash is back in the action, which you would assume means there's going to be play over towards B, but Satellite, really well done with the stealth drone, kind of in combination of the aggressive play, allows Ambrosia with
Ambrosia.
utility and armory to still come away at the first.
This is the round you guys need, man.
And to not sound like a broken record, let's just see how this round is going to unfold down to 5 versus 3.
Yeah.
It comes up, you can still
With Ambrosia, we never know, bro.
Start setting some sort of fear here, instilling fear into.
They have locked down. They couldn't play retake, play the numbers. Or they could die one by one.
Yeah.
No. They're hitting the shots, but they're giving the chance, you know what I mean?
kind of combating the last handful of rounds, change the patterns of the trends, and show us that, yeah, you are still getting a good read on
High and
what
low.
exactly Cubert is doing.
Player standing.
Nice couple of
That's
trades
good. That's
here.
good.
Redux
That's
has
good, my
nowhere to
friends.
go.
5-4.
I think that was a swing coming out here from Nismo. This time, no punish.
Yeah, that
Okay,
would've
Scuba,
been
lock it down.
First blood for Glyph. Guardian just not able to finish the job.
Oh my god.
Satellite, another quick route. Takes down Knight.
Okay, okay.
Spam from well.
That's good, man.
So now you've got the plant
Fergus,
down, but a
Ambrosia,
lockdown
of course.
is through for the defense. Attack will try to
5v3 once more, bro.
Diagram over the top of the B site. Snake bite down. Satellite still trying to play off this pinch. Has to wait for the lockdown to expire. Nismo with the check, and Satellite will punish. Now the numbers 5v2. The only real ally here for Cubert.
What guy, man.
Clock, but yeah, Redux.
What?
He was detained. And he's still finding kills, but eventually too many numbers to deal with, and Ambrosia will tie us at 5.
To not play back on a pulse plan towards green, you have to play within the site. If you know here and you're hitting tab, you know that Acreon has the Armageddon to work
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
And look at their
And
position,
it misses,
so they are
sure.
ready to fight this.
Not using. Not using.
Spike planted.
Well, the plant is through.
Wanna see how?
Keep
Who's gonna
your
use the
eyes on
Armageddon one?
Alex, who's on the long lurk. But
I think you could buy so much time, man, by combo
It's gonna be difficult to find.
the misses with Armageddon.
Gonna come through, but
I don't think they even have time to plan, no?
And on top of it, the double peak comes through and allows another kill to come out. So now it's just down to everything from the front here. 3v4 situation, probably 3v3 situation. But the long peek from Knights forced out by utility, but Scuba just inside, good for one. Waiting for another to try to possibly cross over through the dark cover before it expends. This is just taking, again, there's a lot of time.
Scuba and staying alive too, bro.
And there may
Beautiful
not be
run by
enough
Scuba, my
I don't
friends.
know how
Don't really have the best ults to work with either for to allow this retake to happen. And after that ult coming
23
on the attack
seconds.
side, they know that the A side's here for a plant.
Last round of the half.
Real salvo will come through, and it does connect.
what
It's onto the spike planter. I don't know if there was just too much smoke to know where those salvos are coming from or what, but
10 seconds.
that's enough for another kill to come out. And now numbers for Ambrosia.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, okay, good shot.
Adrian, but only gets the first. Satellite floating, but suppressed, and oh, this could possibly lead to a huge mixy battle right on top of the spike itself. Redux, Nismo. Well, really, it is Redux. Last one left. Spam shots work out, but to take one off the spike. And now he's dealing with the
Bro, he can win
1v2
this.
situation. Does he see Satellite over the top? He
Oh
does.
my
And now it's
god.
down to the 1v1.
Asuna?
Shonda
Asuna?
has to play forward. Over the ropes, finds the kill. In the foot race to get back, we'll have him have plenty of time. For
Yeah, I got it.
6-6 will go the half.
I
Nice,
thought it
nice,
was gonna
nice.
happen where Redux is gonna have a highlight reel with quite easily.
What?
Oh, we're just peeking it out right.
My jet.
And now the numbers, yeah, numbers are gonna come through here. Cubert looking for more. Knife is out. That does not get a reveal. And there may be a line in the sand here, but no. Cubert are still just gonna push forward. Good sheriff angle here from Shondex. Willie also playing off a corner. This works out nicely, but Cubert just not showing any respect here, Vancillier. Still just going to try to force the fight backside at A, and they will win out the gunfight, but the spike will go down.
1v3.
This is
The
where
guy has
it is
missiles.
good, though, for the Teo. A 3 versus 1, we've seen, I was going to say many, but mainly Trent being able to win in these scenarios.
Bro,
but
Trent has been
I don't know
clutch.
if Adrian's
Huge,
gonna have it
dude.
against
Oh my
Scuba
god.
And Knights.
And man, I'm gonna
Don't
tell you
give it those
something.
screens.
Trent for me is at least top 5 player in the world, and I don't think he has reached
Definitely
his prime yet,
has
bro.
Stuff to play off of.
I'm gonna leave that with you guys.
The longer this takes, the more Cubert will get a feel for where
But he's
exactly
close. I think he's
there's
close.
Salvo out. T-Dog back on for the defuse.
But he
And,
can
yep,
be even better, bro.
solidly, T-Dog gets his wingman. Stealth drone seen. Also, all of the offensive utility coming out for Glyph. Going to be notified as well. Defense going to back up just a touch here. Respect the utility, but they don't get the angle from Satellite, who gets us to a very critical 4v4. Post plant's going to look pretty decent here as well for
Spike
Ambrosia.
planted.
Yeah, so far so good. They still have the Marshall to work with 2 on the long range from Belt. The Teo's still alive. Teo's dead.
Shots, trades, pinstripe kill feed. Yep. Now it's just down to the defense trying to create enough space to hop on for the defuse. Knights will get on for halfway, but Glyph finds one. Now Knights has to make a decision, and just a couple of shots going to come through, and the last Marshall shot will connect. I see the pings being.
Aye.
I was about to say, down
Yo,
the
that was
they were
insane,
just
bro.
trying
Oh
to,
my
pop the
God.
wall, show force. see if
One
they can
more.
hold the
One more,
defense,
Knights.
but that win for Cubert now makes this very comfortable for the
How?
defense.
Bro, this is Valorant, right? We hit some insane shots. We feel like, oh my God, bro. I am so good at this game.
They may not,
And then the
but
next one, that happens,
will
bro.
give them the information, just no one committing into the site.
Yeah, bro. This game is insane.
I mean, at least they made it back to safety.
True. Gives him a chance, but T-Dog instantly going to try to get the utility on for, well, this is more than halfway. Oh, boy.
Oh, they got the defuse. They got the defuse. Just like that, bro. Just like that.
Post plant, because it looks
And
like Ambrosia
Satellite,
really
gonna save the
got
weapon
away
here.
with one there, but Wingman too strong.
8-8, man.
And then maybe you could start opening things up with the Hunter's
30
Fury.
seconds
When
left.
you're able to do that right after, then you can go for a plant. Then you have Armageddon, salvos, and that should be the game plan. So the mid-round call is, Sean X, what can you do?
Found them.
Well, so far, not much. Yeah, the read onto Ambrosia. Looking pretty decent, but this route may work out for Sean Dex, but Scuba holds
But
his
time.
down. Oh, and there's just not enough time, you would think, for Sean Dex to
Just
manage
cancel.
this, especially
Just stop
when
it, just stop
T-Dog's
it.
reclaiming the zone. Tried for it.
Okay, so
pops
stop
off,
it.
finds another kill, but now there's not enough time to plant. And Cubert will take a 9th round for, I'll save.
Oh, Sean Dex. Man, this guy, he can frag, bro.
Pay for it, just a tough.
Trying to play retake because you have KO ult and a pit. But that might give a chance here for Ambrosia to really get a good position in the post plant.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big kill, man. One away from the Viper's Pit. They have Armageddon, Hunter, Siri.
Lockdown is in play, and Ambrosia are just going to stick forward onto this, seeing if they can just keep Nismo on the ground. They're also trying to see if they can find a couple exit eliminations.
Dude, the guy's on fire, bro.
Good stuff here from Ambrosia.
This is a big round. Low money on both
Still
teams.
hanging around, though. And honestly,
Can the rest?
so is Nismo. Okay, finally he drops, but I say maybe there's a chance.
Let's try
they can
forever,
get back
man.
Up into the action, but now it's just down to trying to.
Bro,
get
look at the
deeper
steals that they have, bro. Miso steal. There's just no chance. 2 shock
Yeah,
darts.
they win.
Yeah, I agree.
Understood.
Statically here for Ambrosia as follow-up utility gets tossed over the top, but settle it still with the
Aye.
also isolates Knights. So number
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, but T-Dog trying to break.
Looking good. This can break Cubert economy once again, man.
By the special delivery and the shock dart. Follow-up.
Okay, the dog is down.
Trade still coming through, but Ambrosia with the numbers.
Bro,
Shot
looks
back,
like
side
we are
alone.
going to
Can't
ascend
get
it.
by.
3 point
Anybody's
for
successful.
Ambrosia, my friends. This is their map pick. Looking good.
Indication he's having a good game, obviously.
Once again, Cubert not finding much success here on this map.
Have looked good for Ambrosia. Cubert trying to
I
maybe play
personally,
around
bro, I
different
think this is a jet
timing
map.
here.
They have red legs. I think they should use that.
And if Redux
But
peaks,
it is what it is, right?
maybe, but there is
Sometimes
a crossfire set up waiting for this peak.
Yeah.
things work in screens against good things.
Also on T-Dog. And if not, off the orb when it gets popped here on the attack
But
side.
I think chat is always more fun to watch, bro. That's why I always advocate for the agent, the best agent in the game.
Still able to hold his ground, though, behind the wall. Finds one, trade this out. Redux thought about the paranoia, puts it away. Now that they're cover, trying to just hold off any quick play, but now Redux.
Oh,
will be
should they break the
isolated.
turret
Team
there?
Shots is
Was
too
it?
Strong.
Probably, right?
3 here for Ambrosia, trying to put this one away.
I love the slowdown for Ambrosia there. So
Yeah, Ambrosia is cooking here, man. Good map by then. I told you. Good thing, bro. Good
Gonna
thing.
push down and he immediately punish Redux.
Small timing thing there for Scuba, only sees
Okay,
the
T-Dog
play.
is trash.
Same can be
Oh, I
said
think
for
there's
Nismo.
Masacho players there. They know it's going to be A.
Look here with 30 seconds remaining on where Ambrosia's
30
headed.
seconds left.
Glyph, man. He has Viper's Pit. If he ults, the round is over.
That nice
Molly
little
Finismo.
that everyone is here. Fragment's still at the ready. Double Flash is still at the ready. Little bounce off the wall. Thrash in the mix. Scuba's able to find the first hold on.
Okay, got one.
Doable here for Cubert. 15 seconds.
We still got a
remaining.
plan.
Cubert, they've got a good place of contest to make sure the spike doesn't get down.
10 seconds left.
Did use the salvos.
Ah, good flash. Good play. Beautiful, my friends. Beautiful. They stay alive.
It's a bit to work with before they proc up some very important ults. Yeah.
Got punished. Got punished. Satellite. One away from the blades too.
Those little jump peaks, but Satellite ready with an operator, and that is.
Yeah, that was a
off
big
to the
kill, man.
races.
Good pick too. You didn't expect that.
And there really are not the
Glips
same amount
with the
of tools
Viper's
here
Pet.
for Cubert to try to stop
Cubert,
this spike.
you are in big trouble, my
That is
friends.
some decent damage onto Acreon, and they will
Okay, he's
find
down,
the
he's down.
exit.
44.
Spit is down here for the post plant.
That's huge. Armageddon and salvos are down. They can actually flood.
Yeah, the LP here is not the best weapon, actually.
Satellite with an op only as well.
Yeah, damage spam
Good trade.
through. Trades come out. Shondex, good read down low. Scuba, the last one remaining.
Scuba, he's insane, man.
Has found the first, but is down to minimal amounts of HP here, with the decay becoming a major problem. There's the toggle. Scuba stepping forward.
The classic, bro, to close it out. GG.
13-10 win on their map selection to send us the distance for a full 3-map series.
Great job from Ambrosia once again in terms of the first bloods at the beginning of these rounds. I'm thinking about
First time, my friends, I see Knights playing Jet.
off on the defensive side. Ambrosia,
I actually thought he didn't play Jet because they were not running on Icebox.
that's what I've always mentioned before. You're forced to play the retake.
What a shot, though, from Knights. Door down, but broken, and Cubert.
Oh my god.
Every single kill go their way. That
That's
is not
a
POV.
flawless round, my friend.
Well, the defense stacked up very aggressively here on the corner. Fragment will be placed. Aldrin finding a lot of value as Ambrosia starts to make their move over towards the middle of the map.
Guys, when do we start to get bound? You guys know?
And
Like
now
men's?
stuck in the back of the site.
Or does it depend on the
much
person?
info being
So,
tossed
that
their
is like
direction.
a
Info just trying to hold on as best he can. with the
average
start cover.
age.
Spam shots largely avoided, but he does get tagged. But the spike is not going to commit yet. And honestly, Nismo
Actually, I'm not scared to get inbound, man.
Connect onto it. Redux only gets one.
I was.
Has
But then I thought about it, bro. Like,
maybe a chance to clear out this corner.
I don't think I would care, actually.
Damage. Scuba on the way. Oh, if he finds that kill, maybe.
And I'm yapping here about Baldenes.
Scuba's gonna be difficult.
And
here.
Ambrosia's gonna win a big round, my friends. Actually, big round.
Lowering the HP of Shondex and Glyph as well. But I think he might choose to go for exits if Ambrosia are good under protocols.
I think if you worry about getting bald, you're definitely going bald, no?
There's the first check. Scuba tagged down to a single shot.
Is
with
this
an element.
translated?
And
Probably.
It's not gonna be enough time for her to do much with this. So good follow-up here for Ambrosia. Just able to punish on the Knights. Just
Bro, this is
not
a perfect round for them, bro.
anticipating the triple stack. There was no util really thrown his direction.
No punish coming out from heaven either, so closing this door, trying to see if he could catch some players off guard as they're trying to plat. So you see these wall bangs come through, but we seem to be in a good position here for Ambrosia.
Oh my god. Man, this is looking bad for Cubert, man. Pretty bad.
Knights stuck. Has to try to navigate.
Gotta
in and
save,
around
man.
the hard to say, but we're
Okay, Cubert invests everything they had, man.
Yeah, one of the things though, if as Roy's mentioned, is like the exact same composition from Sentinels.
And remember, my friends, this map is full defenders. 3 away for Ambrosia is good.
Right now with the Blade Storm, and he gets
They get far
so that's what
and break. Cubert economy, bro.
Knights is gonna have a knock if they want to continue to
Get out of control.
add that pressure at middle. So you don't really allow here Ambrosia to default on this 1-3-1.
Oh, well, the first one to drop. Cubert just going to play a little bit deeper here. Satellite off his own decoy. Well, this has worked out nicely for the side of Cubert. And I kind of like this a little bit more in terms of like what Ambrosia are attempting to do, which is largely kind of feel things out with like low utility checks with like 2-3 members. So instead of trying to just sneak through that utility, why not just kind of hold a more passive angle and see if you can catch someone over peaking? That's worked out nicely.
Ah, he got baited, he got baited.
All nice space and
Probably not intentional, but that was nice.
very clean by Cubert.
Maybe it was, bro. It could be.
Enemy remaining.
Okay, huge round for Cubert, my friends.
Look at where all the X's are at the end.
Ambrosia still rage.
After that first pick that you had coming out here from Knights.
Okay, getting the scared.
On the top of middle.
He's gonna
corner,
save.
just finally, you saw the insert from Glyph. Just got.
I think for Redux as a player, it's important for him to play different
He's
roles.
gonna do so by
Actually increase his chances of one day joining the main roster, man.
the yacht is though.
More that he learns
Comes the P.
understanding of the game,
Shut down though by Glyph.
the better.
I think got a read over.
But yo, they-
T-Dog is not able to cross success with his satellite connects.
They are in trouble, bro. They are in big trouble here. Ambrosia looking like they're gonna win this map, bro. Low key. This is gonna break.
Leaving Redux
Cubert Academy.
by themselves. Utility is a
Money.
problem, though, especially with the knife.
They have to save the out, bro. Save the out.
If not suppression.
Try to save that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he can.
T-Dog ready. He's got
33
Salvos and
seconds on the clock, my friends. Ambrosia
Sight.
getting ready to hit A.
Won't use it.
This is very disappointing for Cubert. Map is a defenders.
So they'll
They
use
should be
the
winning.
retake instead. Waiting at least for the Steel Garden to.
But Ambrosia's playing good, man. Gotta give props to Dan.
Full 5v5 fight.
Opening exchange decent. Ambrosia trying to play back over towards tree.
Oh my god.
Opening
Oh my
shots,
god.
though.
Oh my god. I
Right
jinxed
from
them.
tree. How critical.
Shondex, a dangerous man. Dangerous man.
deters Ambrosia's post plant. Now Shondex by themselves. 1v3. Doable on this angle.
Okay.
Peeks into
But
the
yo,
lead,
Cubert,
tries out
you
up,
need
Cubert
6
out,
rounds here, man.
Cubert
To
third.
tie the half.
Well, Cubert getting in towards the dimensional trip for satellite. Awkward timing, but the shotgun works out. Knights stuck in the back.
Oh,
Yeah, Salvo comes in with the short
Seba.
for one. T-Dog trying to step up to give the defense another layer, but doesn't work out.
Oh my
And, yeah, the
God,
dance
bro.
for Knights
Couldn't find
eventually comes
anything
to
with
an
that
end
AWP.
Welly planning.
Spike planted.
Bro, they're in so much trouble.
What?
Gotta win this round, guys. One flash on Molly on
And
Ismo.
Ambrosia should be feeling really confident. in
Smoke
a
from
4v2
Redux.
plant. But a couple of the shots is over.
Okay, just punishing mistakes.
You're a 4v2.
An experienced players, bro.
Crossfires inside the site.
No experience, no experience.
And now the knife also confirms nobody's playing towards B main, so they know that Welly's inside sight somewhere.
Yeah.
Both
You check it, right?
calls here for the last few players.
Oh, for shotgun.
Oh my God, Ismo. Good trade, my friend. Good clutch. Good clutch.
Massive missed opportunity.
Feels like Glyph is the one trying to just keep them at bay so they could finish towards
Oh
baseline.
my God, that's a
Man, that's not
big
gonna
kill,
happen.
Scuba. Go with as well.
You're gonna probably stop those plans of
Exactly what they need, man.
moving back into the market though. Because now there's no more smoke for a spawn after Glyph dies. It's
Yep.
dangerous to cross this.
Yep.
Ay.
You're just
Now we're
trying
talking.
to create something out of nothing there.
2 players on site, that's
Knights have the
good.
knives at the ready in case he gets pushed. And stuck behind the door. That's not where you want to be. Yeah, Knights is
Spike down.
patience.
Good reposition. Clean round, my friends.
And Welly's stuck. Nowhere to
Clean
go.
round, my friends.
Opening exchange. And that one is by far the most. That's just like, dude, 4v2. We have to win those. But we'll see what happens. 6-6 count. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Nice
Big
flash
kill.
coming through, has Shondex completely crossed up.
Spike still got
Satellite
across.
trying to get into
They're fine, they're fine, I
some
think.
angle, but yeah, the team shots coming through.
Oh my God.
Still fighting.
Spike is
though.
dropped. Spike is dropped.
Up the paranoia looks decent.
The crossfire is good.
Can't connect.
Guys.
All of a sudden,
Wait for my smoke.
holds
Wait
at
for my
least a
smoke.
health pool advantage in the 2v2. That could work. Stealth drone out. The reveal is through. Acreon for another. Leaves Scuba to the 1v2. No spike to play with. Plenty of time.
This is a
on the
big
clock,
pistol, bro.
though. And as the dark cover blocks line of sight, Scuba is going to
The spike.
Bro, I hate that when that
play
happens.
cleanly and get to work.
Yeah, and thankfully the last 2 players fell all the way back towards the spawn, so they didn't heal their.
Yeah, they'll be faster to rotation. Maybe expecting Scuba to go away.
Play Ninja here and late walk back into the B site. So both Ambrosia players, they're just gonna play their numbers, wait for the salvos to come up. So Scuba will definitely have to start.
Yeah,
activating a
they
little
still
bit more
have missiles
quickly.
too, man.
If not,
Oh my God, what
just
the fuck are you
simply
doing,
on
server?
time with Ambrosia's salvos still available.
Spike planted.
Vibing.
Well, Scuba's going to give himself a chance.
Ay.
Revealed for the recon bolt for a moment, but still has the ability with this timing to kind of play off of it. There's a salvo out. First shots are good. Hey, hello?
Oh my God.
Welly? What? Goodness gracious. There would have been no excuse there. And Welly gets away with one.
The spike was still stuck on the other side of the vice wall.
Yeah.
First boy.
Got 2 mixed.
First boy, I said it.
Here we go, Cubert. Onto the full stinger purchase. Welly holding the
Oh
back of the
my
sight.
God,
That
bro.
works out nicely. Guardian just tapping away for 2. Numbers advantage here for.
What is happening with this thing, bro? They're supposed to be dominating tier 2, no? Like with this roster?
Yourself impacted, or do you?
my.
Wow, Welly. Talk about standing tall.
They should be fighting to beat at least top 3, bro. At least. The minimum should be top 3.
Play this defense from top side at hell.
Leaving Glyph alone.
Yeah. He's got the Hunter's Fury, though, for support on one side. Also, you've got, well, initially the Razor to come through, but...
Okay, got it killed.
Has Glyph completely overwhelmed, and yeah, that may be a little bit too much space given away by Ambrosia.
We're counting too much on that Hunter's Fury.
Ay.
5 versus 4 on the pulse plan.
Bro, Akron's 1 HP.
Holding for now. Cubert taking a little bit of damage on the Redux.
If Cubert some way somehow loses this round, is GG, my friends. Is GG.
Well, he kind of by himself in the start.
Do they save that?
Just backing up and looking like they're going to save here?
Bro, these guys are cooking. These guys are insane, actually.
2 Guardians to mix? I'm really
Oh my
not
God,
getting
that's
the
why
picture
Cubert is
ever.
in trouble. These guys are cooking. They are playing great Valorant, bro.
Well, razor wire down. Ambrosia feeling a little bit of pressure over towards B. And this route for Scuba, timing is so good. Finds one also.
Can they bring it back around, man? 3-4.
So that works out nicely.
Why
Here
still
for a
backside?
bit of
Oh my god, the guy has
information
Odin.
Cubert, as they're going to try to get across. Welly, Odin out, does not spam correctly. Shondex inside the back of the site, though. Good
Trade me.
first. Stops the spike from being planted, but the trade is there. And now Nismo should be comfortable enough to hold
Scuba.
this. Just comes down to how much.
Oh my god, what is the what?
Oh, it's one luckily to the paranoia.
Yeah, getting
Glyph for the trade, leaving Nismo by himself, and Glyph continues to tee off on Cubert at map 3. Oh,
But again,
Bro.
this is what the 4th time that Scuba tries to go for a late lurk. But this
Late?
time on the attack and gets
late lurk? He's the first one to die. How is that late?
Trying to see if they can catch this by surprise, but the counter flashes are set up perfectly for Ambrosia to contest. Satellite still holding strong. Salvo kind of holds off the retreat. And on the other side of the map, Redux has not gotten the good look.
I'm not gonna say that putting Redux on Jet is the solution.
Isolation is here. Just kind of playing with their food. Nice
But it's
from Knights,
the
but
first
once
step.
again, just
But it's
too
the
much to
first
deal
step
with.
for you guys to become good again. No?
And there's just no.
Why did you change roles, bro? Why did you change roles?
Here to really get
You had a guy who plays Globe. What's used to play Smoke? Yeah, it's not like a really Smoke.
Knights.
But they're gonna say, bro, but he's fragging here. He's fragging.
The suppression comes through. Salvo to follow up. Quick
I
get
don't know,
out towards the site. The Satellite still finds himself some ground to work with for at least one. Welly, hello? Odin just jumps on in. The bullet hose is out for an initial trade. And now it's just down to
But the thing is, man, this team should be winning these games, bro. They should be winning. It's too soon to criticize them like that. I know things take time. Look at Redux and 3 kills. Man, if I say shit about them, they start winning.
and has Armageddon, that's just going to slow everybody down towards tree. And he might
Yeah.
actually push everybody towards the A site. Yeah, he is. Where they actually have all
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
to fight that.
Well,
Aye, aye, aye.
Knights going to be revealed after the Dimensional Drift. Info gathering coming through. Holding
Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. This is over,
Is
bro.
there anything further? Now the decoy comes out nicely, leaving Ice by himself, and there's
This is GG. 12 to 8, my friends.
Into B main. This might be GG right here.
This is my VGG, my friend Vancele.
Very well, maybe.
And I won't lie to you, man. This is a big disappointment.
Dealing with some
Oh.
aggression and an early
To respect.
look here.
Ambrosia, props to them. Playing good Valorant.
And oh,
He came from relegation.
yeah,
Close.
it is.
Close games there.
This is the shot in the stealth drone. The follow
Looking good. I told you. Good team. Saving. After you only lose one member.
How key have they been?
VCT teams don't do that. So these guys are cooking. Props to them. But at the same time,
Yeah,
it's Cubert Sentinels Academy we're talking about. Look at their roster.
There it is.
Top 3, in my eyes, for this team was minimal. Is minimal.
Garden was used as kind of a
They did
survival
changes.
tactic there, but
Takes time. I get that.
flashes that come through.
But
provide
the expectations, man, they are high for this team, bro.
Salvo pushes off, staggers this just a moment. Defense now fully rotated over. T-Dog trying to get back to work.
Really high.
Well, he's spamming it.
They gotta
along.
deliver, bro. They gotta
Once
gotta
again,
deliver.
the plan gets denied. So in terms of Cubert building themselves a lifeline.
But talking about positive things, Ambrosia, well play. You guys are cooking, man. That save that you guys did made me love you.
Still watching flanks.
Knight's good opener and a
Okay.
second.
Not done yet. Not done yet.
Misses once again. Flash to come through. Now the focus toward the other side. Glyph able to get back down into sight. But there's so much to worry about here. Yeah, the long pinch over towards heaven. The connection through tree. The follow
D-Dog.
through long.
Satellite.
So much you have to watch.
Bro, their mind is not great. Their mind is not great.
Once again, easy follow-up peek for Redux.
Okay. They're still fighting, bro. Still fighting.
Still fighting.
Still fighting, bro. Cubert is still fighting. 12 to 10.
A lot of ability to
Knights
play
on
this.
Jet, bro. 23 kills. What are you talking about, Moon? The guy's on fire.
So there's the 1-3-1, but there's no pressure coming up.
He is, man. He actually is, bro.
So the smoke it.
Actually, he has been looking good, man. Even with that neon game,
Very passively.
he look clean too.
And the jiggle comes down into
That's a good player,
right
man.
Over here, this position from Adrian. He hears noise. You're gonna drone to find some information. It's gonna spot at least 1 or 2 towards catwalk. There's a reposition coming back from Welly towards spawn though, but he's using it.
And, well, that's going to be simultaneously
Oh,
put
no
together
walk
with the
kill.
peek from the satellite. And, well, he will find the first. It's on to Knights, a critical first blood. That's your entry man down here for Cubert. So now you're going to have to stun Paranoia and just walk into sight. And you don't love the idea of that, I think, if you're Cubert right now, especially considering that you don't really have much intel with what's in A.
especially when the person that was able to turn it back into your favor in these hectic rounds, it was Knights. Now you lose him at the very beginning.
Flash out. Satellite avoids it, but the smoke will keep him away from the angle initially.
Oh my god.
Back to the
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Again.
This is over, my friends. Only Scuba left.
Side with him.
1v5 situation, 1v4 now.
Save the map. It'd have to be a 1v5 though.
Okay, look at the discipline. Look at the discipline.
That's the next thing in line.
Man, this team is good, bro. This team is good.
Yeah, exactly. The clock.
I do expect way more from Cubert, but we gotta say, Ambrosia is cooking. Well played, guys. Well played. Good mechanics, good team play, good discipline. You guys are cooking. Congratulations. Big W.
They qualified for playoffs with a signature win versus Cubert Academy.
Yeah. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and check out the links on the description.